Your agent's been running for 12 minutes, and then the whole thing dies with a timeout error you can't even reproduce. You've retried it 3 times, tweaked the temperature, added logging, and it still collapses somewhere past the 8-minute mark. The problem isn't your prompt. It's that you're running a long task inside a request that was never meant to live that long. Here's the thing most people miss. When your agent runs inside a synchronous HTTP handler, a fast API route, a Flask endpoint, a Next.js API function, you're bound by that layer's timeout. Vercel cuts you off at 60 seconds on the hobby tier. AWS API Gateway hard caps at 29 seconds. Your agent might be perfectly healthy, chewing through a multi-step research task, and the platform kills the connection out from under it. No amount of retry logic inside the agent fixes an infrastructure timeout wrapping the whole call. So the real question isn't LangChain or CrewAI. It's, how do I get this work off the request thread entirely? Both frameworks are just orchestration libraries. Neither one magically survives a dropped connection. What actually saves you is decoupling. You accept the job, return a task ID immediately, and let the agent run in a background worker that has no timeout breathing down its neck. The framework choice only matters for how cleanly it slots into that pattern. Let's talk LangChain first. Its biggest advantage for background jobs is streaming and checkpointing. With LangGraph, you get built-in persistence. You can save the graph state to Postgres or Redis after every node. So if your worker crashes at step 7 of 10, you resume from step 7 instead of starting over. That's enormous for tasks that take 15 or 20 minutes. You wire it up with a checkpointer, kick it off inside a Celery task or an RQ worker, and pull the thread state from your API. The agent survives because nothing is waiting on it. CrewAI takes a different posture. It's built around multi-agent crews, a researcher, a writer, a reviewer, each with a role, and it shines when your long task is really several coordinated subtasks. The catch is that CrewAI's kickoff is more monolithic by default. You call kickoff, and it runs the whole crew to completion. For background jobs, you'll wrap that entire kickoff in your worker and treat the crew as one atomic unit. It's simpler to reason about, but you get coarser resumability. If it dies mid-crew, you're often restarting the crew, not the individual step. So here's the concrete decision rule. If your long task is one deep chain where mid-task recovery saves real money on tokens and time, reach for LangChain with LangGraph checkpointing. If your task is naturally a team of agents handing work to each other and you value readable orchestration over granular resume points, CrewAI will get you there faster with less code. Either way, the non-negotiable move is the same. A message queue in front, a worker pool behind, and a status endpoint your front-end pulls. And do not skip the operational glue. Set a heartbeat so you can tell a stuck agent from a slow one. Cap total runtime with your own timeout inside the worker, not the framework, so a runaway agent doesn't burn $100 in tokens overnight. Store partial results as you go, because a task that produces something at minute 8 is worth more than one that produces nothing until minute 20 and then fails. Get this architecture right and timeouts basically disappear as a category of bug. Your agents run as long as the work honestly needs. Tomorrow I'm walking through the exact Celery plus Redis setup with a working status endpoint you can copy straight into your project. So subscribe now and you won't miss that build.